Well, we named him Malachi after the prophet Malachi in the Old Testament, and his name means my messenger. He never met a stranger. He's so inquisitive, would talk to anybody, and
that was him from day one. I mean, that's never changed. Even until he took his last breath, he was always that way. Malachi loved sports, and he loved soccer. And at night, he started to complain that, he's like, Dad, my leg hurts. So I went to a friend who, has a clinic here, and they got finished, and the doctor came to the door, and he just, he knocked, and it's that moment you don't want as a parent where he's like, hey, I need you to come talk to me. So I went down to the office and sat down, and he just looked at me and he said, there's 2 to 3 small masses in the base of his spine. We need you to take him to Atlanta today. But that Saturday morning, they had about 2.5, almost 3-hour surgery, and he just said, the likelihood of this being cancer is pretty high. So
that was a very hard moment.
I mean, not to just say it as it is, but the average lifespan was 17 months. He was in the hospital for 45 days, and he just immediately, when you go back and you start looking at kind of some of the stuff that he wrote down, Malachi could have just said, I'm done. February 2nd, 2019, I said, just let me die. That's what I said. There's no point in laying in a bed doing nothing. My dad said, I'm alive probably today still because I have a story even at age 12. I have a testimony. As parents, you can encourage your kids to do something. But in that situation, he had to make a decision. And he chose how he was going to walk it out.
The Lord has given me so many chances to share the gospel, and I'm going to take every chance I can. The world needs Jesus. I want to step my game up because this thing, cancer, it can kill me. So I need to tell as many people as I can. Every day, Monday through Friday, when we would go for radiation, he would have to be transported in an ambulance. And so every day we had 2 new people that we spent about 4 hours with. And Malachi shared the gospel every day to those new people. I mean, he would lay in the back of that, on that stretcher of that ambulance. So where are you from? And what do you do? But Malachi was just so bold, and I think that was kind of one of the gifts of cancer, was that it really brought an awareness of life and death. I mean, you get a cancer diagnosis, and it's, what do you have to lose? I mean, really, what do you have to lose? The body of believers at our church is amazing. We rolled out the Who's Your One initiative, and that was one of the things that fueled that list.
He just literally went through the list of people that he knew that needed Jesus, and I'm just going to write them down. I'm going to fight for them. And gosh, for him, it just took it seriously because he saw the finish line in front of him.
The end of August, we went for a scan, and it had spread to his brain. And so our prayers shifted from, Lord, sustain him, to cheering him on to the finish line. And so when he took his last breath, I just remember thinking, right now, he's with Christ.
Yeah, we hung on to that passage in the garden where he's like, take this cup, please take this cup, but if it's your will. And so we just drank of whatever the Lord gave us and trusted that the end would be for his glory.